Hello YouTube and welcome to the app tutorial series. So today we're going to look at an app called Canva, which is a designing app for mobile phones. So once I open up the app right here, you'll be immediately seeing some templates that you can work with. So you can explore Canva templates right over here, and you can see that there are a lot of templates like posters, certificates, and everything that you can work with. So let's say you want to work with certificates, just tap on certificates right here. And you can see different type of certificate templates right there, like award certificates, and you're allowed to work with award certificates right here. And you can see that there are some free and some premium designs that you can work with. So some of them needs for you to have a premium account. So now, in order to work with the designs from scratch, you can go to the design right here on the bottom right. And over here, you'll be able to see all of your designs that you actually made and saved out. So in order to make your own design from scratch, you can actually press the plus button right over here that you actually see on the bottom right corner. So once I press that icon, you can choose a range of canvases that you like. So I'm just going to stick with the Instagram post right here, but there are a lot of other type of posters like YouTube thumbnails, Facebook ads, as you can see. So I'm going to go to the Instagram post right here and press on the top right hand corner check mark button right over there. Once I do that, on the bottom right, you'll be able to see the plus icon right over there, which you can use to add in different items. So if you were to press the plus button right over here, you can see that you can add in text, you can add in image, video, stickers, and everything else. So let's start with the text. And to add in text manually, you can just press on the add some text of your own, and then tap on the text which appears right here and type in anything just like that, and press the tick mark button over here on the top right. So now what you can do is you can resize it by pulling out the handles just like that, and you can also use this rotation icon right here to rotate around the icon just like that. You can tap on this corner icon right over here to move it around wherever you want. On the bottom hand side, you can see that open sans fonts is being used. So you can actually go over here and then choose any of the font over here just like this, and just use that over there. You see these fonts with the crowns right there. The one with the crowns are the ones which are premium, so you need a premium subscription for that one. So I'm just gonna press the check mark right here, and now over here on the right side you can see the number which controls the text size just like this. And to work around further with the editing, I'm just gonna go over here and type in something else so that it actually is a two-line text just like this. And over here on the right side, you can see the color for the text as well. So if you were to press this, you can choose any one of the colors, and there you go. You have an instant design. You can also go over here onto the brand design right here, and then go over onto any of the color right over here and press the tick mark button just like this. So now on the bottom hand, you can see the alignment option. So you can actually press this out over here on to align it to the right. You can press this to align it to the left or align it to the center just like this. You can press the B to bold the font out just like this, and you can press the italics button to italicize it, and you can capitalize it by pressing on the double A button right over here to capitalize it. And you can also work around with the spacing right over here to work around with the letter spacing and the line height, as you can see. And once you're actually done with everything, or you want to undo it, you can go on to the top left. There is this undo button right over here which you can tap to undo the things that you did, or you can redo the things right over here. You can also press the copy button to actually make a duplicate, or press this dustbin button to actually remove it out. You can also hold this, and you have some transparency options right over here which you can work with as well. So this is a really detailed piece of an app, as you can see. So now if you were to go on to the top left, there's the tick mark button which you can press, and over here what you can do is you can move this around wherever you want just like this. And then you can press the And now once you're done with the text, you can press the plus icon over here on the bottom right, where you can choose an image. So you can go over to the image and you can access your gallery over here, or you can use this image right here to use any one of these free images that you can use. You can also search the Canvas library to actually search for different images right over there. But anyways, let me just go back over here onto the images and then choose one of the images that I want to use. You can also go to color over here and use flat colors if you wish to, but in my case I'm just going to use an image. You can then go to the filter and apply different filters onto these images right over here. So now if you want to edit even further, you can click on advanced filters and you can work around with its brightness, you can work around with its contrast, its saturation, so you can actually make it more brighter or darker, as you can see. And you can also work around with the colorize option over here. You can also work around with its blur over here onto the bottom, just like this, and also the X process right over here, which actually works around, and you can increase and decrease its vignette as well, just like that. And then after you're happy with the type of result you want, you press the check mark icon right over here. If you can also crop this out by pressing on the crop button right over here, where you can pinch and zoom to focus on the area of picture which you want to see. So you just go around here just like this and press the tick mark right over there. And then on the top right, there's the three button icon right over here, where you can control the transparency of the picture just like this. And once you're okay, you press the check mark button right over here and then go back. So not go back actually, just go inside again so that I can start editing again. So now in order to add in more elements, you press the plus icon again. You can even add a video just like this. So there's the recording video right here. So if you want to add in a video right here, you can actually place it anywhere you want. In my case, I don't want a video, so I'm just going to press this dustbin button right over here on the top and it'll be removed. So just press the plus icon, and over here you can also choose different stickers right over here which you can add. So you choose the stickers or search for the stickers you want, like this ice cream sticker, which I can keep anywhere I want, and rotate this around just like this and work around with the transparency as well. So you can see that you get a cool little effect just like that right there. So if I were to press the check mark button, you can see that the animation is happening. So you can press the plus button over here and then go to the illustration over here. So you can search for different type of illustrations you can keep as well. So let's say I want to have in cinema just like this, and then go back over here. So plus, go to different illustrations. So just close this out, press plus button right here on the illustrations. Let me just go cinema and I'm going to search this out. And you can see that you see different type of cinema type of an icon right over here, where you can work around with this transparency and even choose the color over here, as you can see. So different options are given over here as well, just like this. So you can choose different colors according to what you wish and place it anywhere as you want, just like that. So on the top left, there's the tick mark button right over there. So now if you want to add in more of the elements, you press the plus button over here again, and over here onto the right, there's different templates that you can choose from. So if you want to change the templates, then you can simply tap on it right over there, but it removes all of the content, as you can see. So I do not want that, so I'm going to press the undo right over there. So over here, let's see what else are there. You can work with the logos right over here as well, and you can add in new logos, but this is much more of a premium feature which you have to subscribe to. So you can go over here and there are page setup that you can work with as well, and this is also like a template right over there. So you can tap on something and then start working with a new page, as you can see. So there's the first page and there's the second page. So in order to work around with the pages, you can go over here onto the bottom left, and here you can see that there's multiple pages. So you can add in one more blank page, and there you go, there's the page that you actually added in, just like this. And then in the page you can start working around with new designs right over here, and just like that you have a multiple page design just like that as well. And if you were to swipe it even further, you start creating new pages just like that. And once you're happy with what you have, so let me just go on to the pages, and over here let me just remove these pages over here. So let me just go over here and then remove these pages by pressing on this dustbin icon. You can also copy the pages by getting the pages of one on the center and pressing the copy button right over here, just like this. And you can select this out right over here. So go to the pages, and over here you can press the dustbin icon to actually remove that out. So if you want to get out, just press the cross icon, and there you go. You got the 3 pages just like that. And now finally, once you're happy with everything, you may want to share it or send it for collaboration. In order to send it for collaboration, you can actually go over here on the top. There's the people like icon right here, which you can tap to actually send an edit or a view link just like that. You can also press the play button right here to actually preview this out to see how that looks. And then you can press the download button to download it onto your gallery just like this. So over here you can see that there's different type of animations that you can apply to these just like this. And then there you go, you got the animation just like that. You can see that there's a fade animation, there's a slide animation, and so forth. And if you were to download it, it'll actually generate the image for you, will render out the image for you, and it'll be saved onto your gallery. And you can see that the progress bar is taking place where it is actually processing the output for you. So it is making the magic happen just like that. So let us wait, and there you go, it has been processed just like that. And now you can share it to different places, as you can see right over there. So if you want to share it, you can also press the share button right over here, which will actually export everything out and let you share out everything as well. Just like that, you can see that it is processing again. It is making the magic happen basically on what this software is telling it to do. And then you can share it anywhere, as you can see right there. So that is how you can use the Canva app to design any graphics just like this and go. And then you can view everything in your gallery. So hope you guys learn something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.